Oh no, this was one of my favorite bowls. Green Bear?
What?
Curious George? Which one of you did this?
It wasn't me, I swear. It wasn't me, it was you.
Excuse me, both of you?
Yes, beautiful, lovely storyteller.
I see what you're doing, Green Bear. Flattery will get you nowhere today, but
is there something I can do to make this situation go away?
You're going to sit down on my lap right now, and you're going to enjoy a special book that I've selected just for this occasion. No, you two. All right. Have you ever done this, kid? Have you seen another kid do this? Well, sometimes I know that with those little fingers of yours, you can sometimes, accidentally destroy things and get destructive. But there's things that you can do to avoid that. This book is about Lenny. Reading about Lenny can help you understand and deal with being destructive.
Are you saying that
Yes, I am. All right. I hope he doesn't want to play with me, says the very scared looking white cat over here. Crash! Okay, now we see Lenny. Lenny has a teddy bear missing an eye, and he's got some kind of gunky, gluey thing pouring out. And there's some springs from something out here. You've got little bits and pieces of toys that seem to be scattered all over the place. You are being destructive when you break something, like, a plate. When you ruin something, or when you make a mess. What are you doing with my things? Brrr. Oh no! This must be Lenny's sister, and what is he doing with her tape player? Oh no! You're being destructive when you break something. If you break other people's things, well, the thing to do is to try to fix it. And if you can't fix it yourself, what do? You ask for help. You broke this, now you have to fix it. I think he's gonna need some help. And look at that face. He doesn't know how to fix it, does he? You're being destructive when you ruin something. If you ruin other people's things, well, then that means you can't fix it, so you try to replace them. Oh, I'm sorry, but this tape recorder is ruined. Ooh. Oh, he's looking upset. She's looking super mad. The cat, well, that's what I thought. Yep, the cat was right. And this tape recorder is ruined. Have you ever seen a tape recorder? Once you pull the tape out, they don't work anymore. You're being destructive when you make a mess. If you make a mess, simple. Clean it up. You ruined my tape recorder. You made a mess of my room. Huh? Uh-oh, we're in a mess. There's a big old mess happening here. Now, wanting to know what something is and how it works might cause you to be destructive. So you're trying to figure something out, and instead you accidentally break it in the process. You might handle something to learn more about it. You might ruin it if you don't know how to handle it in the right way. Now, avoid being destructive. Do this instead. Talk to someone. Find out what things are and how they work before you handle them. Still don't know what makes this thing work. Uh-oh. What was he trying to do here? He took apart a clock. Now, it's cool that you're curious and that he wants to figure out how to make it work. But by breaking it this way is not the correct way to reverse engineer the thing. So he probably should have gone to his dad and asked him for help. Having an accident might cause you to be destructive. Avoid being destructive. Do these things instead. Pay attention to what you're doing. Handle things carefully. Move cautiously when you are around things that can be broken easily. Oops! Did you ever have that feeling that something was going to happen to you? Yep. So these are important things. This is really simple, actually, kid. This helps to, basically avoid a good 90% of accidents if you just pay attention to what you're doing and you handle things carefully. So if you're aware of your surroundings and you pay attention to what you're doing and what your arms are doing, you wouldn't start disco dancing in a china shop, would you? Exactly. Not caring about something might cause you to be destructive. Avoid being destructive and do these things instead. So instead of being destructive or careless, replace it with try to understand that things around you are important and try to take care of them. I don't care if this is broken. It's not very important. Oh, this isn't going to be my day. See, but he thinks it's not important because why? Because it's not his, but it belongs to somebody. And, you know, it matters to somebody else.
Yeah, and when I think about it, it probably costs some money, right?
Yeah, exactly. Mom or dad might have bought that, or it might have been a present from somebody that they care about.
Oh, man, that makes me kind of sad and upset.
Yeah, you think about it. It's not important to him, but you have to care about other people's things just like you want people to care about your special things, right?
Yeah. It really makes me think and makes me feel bad about that plate. But I swear I didn't break it.
Okay, shall we go on with the story?
Okay.
All right. Being angry or frustrated might cause you to be destructive. You might abuse things when you're angry or frustrated. And abuse is bad, right? Yeah. So avoid being destructive by doing this instead. Calm down before you handle anything that could be broken or ruined. Take a deep breath. You know, like I've taught you in some of the other books, like the yoga book that I read one time, or here's one I'm going to read soon, Good Night Yoga. That's not for today, but things like that, you can breathe and learn how to do relaxation things to get calm so that you won't do something like this when you're frustrated instead and get destructive. It only ever makes things worse. When you're violent, it always makes a situation uglier instead of prettier. So, stay out of places that you might have been told to stay out of. That's a simple way of avoiding that, because usually parents tell you to stay out of certain places because they know that there are delicate things there that you might break. Please do not play in the living room. There are too many things in there that could be broken. Okay, so mom is giving a good explanation of why. He probably has a place where he can play. Now, avoid being destructive by doing this instead. Don't touch things that you're not supposed to touch. They might be things that could be broken or ruined. You may look at this, but please don't touch it. It might get broken. Uh-oh. Well, see, mom is holding up this figurine. It looks like an Asian figure, maybe a geisha, and it obviously means something to her because she has it. It's very delicate. It's in a special room in the house. So, you might need to be punished if you disobey and are destructive. The punishment should help you learn that you have to obey when you're asked to leave something alone. Of course, you can avoid the punishment altogether
if you just paid attention in the first place.
Exactly. Now, you disobeyed me and broke this. Now you will need to be punished. Oh no, ding, ding, ding. Oh no, did he break the little geisha figurine? Oh man, but why? You have he has better toys than this. Why would he play with a delicate porcelain thing of his mom's instead of his own toys? Do you see, kid? It just doesn't make sense to go around breaking things that are special to your mom and dad. They wouldn't go around breaking your toys. You might need to be punished if you're destructive because you do not care. The punishment should help you learn that you need to care about the things around you. You have not been careful. You have broken many of your toys. There will be no more toys until you learn to care about your things. And that goes for pets too. Oh, has he been rough with a cat? You might need to be punished if you choose to be destructive. This punishment should help you learn that you should not choose to be destructive on purpose. You did this, so you have to scrub it off. I'm taking your crayons away from you for 1 week. Uh-oh. Look at that. No, it doesn't look pretty to me. It looks to me like he was mean. Mom and dad spent money and time getting this wall painted, and then he did that instead of drawing inside a nice book where he could keep it, or something that mom could have framed even. Instead, he does this. That's bad behavior. And being destructive hurts yourself and the people around you. This is why you shouldn't be destructive. Scrub, scrub, scrub. It's no fun being destructive. It sure isn't. So that is a little tale, a little children's book about being destructive. Yeah, you did learn a lot? What about you, Green Bear?
Yeah, I learned a lot too. I mean, you have to be careful with people's stuff. I want to tell you I'm sorry that time that I broke that plastic banana of yours because I was too rough with it. You're the one who broke my soccer ball? It's okay. It wasn't on purpose. You were kind of mad at me, so you did do it on purpose? Okay, I forgive you. Because sometimes, you know, we all get mad and we do things we regret. But we should think about it and count and maybe do some yoga. You know, I'm really getting into the whole yoga scene. Yeah, I don't think it's really for you, though, to be honest.
Well, anyway, kid, I hope that you learned a great deal from this. Remember, we have to treat the things around us with care and compassion, just like the people that the things belong to, right? If we care about our sister, if we care about our pets, if we care about our mom and dad, we care about the things, the beautiful home that they've created for us, the things that they've bought for us, the things that they've collected for themselves. If they do it with all this love and care, it deserves to be loved and cared back, just like they love and care for you. And that's simple. Destructive bad, constructive is good. And that makes our world a better place. See you next time, kid, on Kid Time Story Time.